Welcome everybody, it's Jake here from Empire, and today we're going to go through yesterday's price action for Euro US dollar. I took one trade, made 19%, which was a great little trade there. There was multiple opportunities yesterday. I wish I traded a little bit longer. However, you'd never want to be too greedy. All right, so look, we'll go through that price action today. So yesterday, what happened here yesterday? As you can see, we were bearish on the 1 hour. I'll stop out to the 1 hour quickly. And we're in this 4 hour range. I'll just delete this price action. Sorry, guys. So what happened was we're in a 4 hour sell range right here. Okay, so from this lower high to this lower low, we're in a 4 hour sell range. All right. However, we're starting to just go sideways. We hit this. See this blue box right here. This is our major demand zone right now in the high time frame. From the far left, they were expecting price action to have a rejection from. All right, it's all about finding the rejections in the market and then getting into high probability areas. All right, so what happened here? All right, so we were bearish in the 1 hour and the 15. Okay, I usually like to wait for a 15-minute break of structure. So the other night, price action pushed up here, created a new 1 hour high, broke this high here, high low. High, then we changed trend, all right, and we started to trend downwards, all right. So we were bearish, and now price action is going sideways. So when Asian sessions are going like this, there's a high probability you can get a trade to either go up or down. That's great, all right. So wait for the sweep, all right, and wait for manufactured liquidity, equal highs, equal lows, all right. So what was I looking at? I was looking at this, all right. We had this trend line of liquidity. We actually had equal lows form down here. I was waiting for a potential 15-minute boss to come down to my next point of interest down here and then maybe look for a long. All right, we got no idea where the market's going. We just got to react to what we see in the market. If you're predicting where it's going to go, you won't succeed. You need to react or train your brain to react to price action. All right, so let's just drop down to the 15-minute chart here. We were in this little 15-minute sell range as well down here. So, oops, that was the wrong place. This is up here, sorry. 15-minute change of trend potential up there. So what was I looking at? This was just getting squeezed. All right. So I was even text my group and I was like, look, we're getting a nice squeeze here. We're going to get a pop in a direction, either down or up. Okay. No one knows. We are bearish. However, we are hitting this major demand zone. Okay. So I dumped down to the 15-minute chart here. Sorry, I was on the 30-minute chart. All over the place at the moment. And I was just waiting, all right? Just waiting for a sweep, some sort of price action, okay? So let's just play through here on the 7-minute chart. And we had a big push up, okay? So we actually had a 5-minute change of trend. I'll zoom right in, right here, okay? This is a 5-minute change of trend, all right? Why? I'll quickly draw it on for you guys. We're making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. All right. We created some equal highs here. That potential was going to get swiped, new lower high, lower low, and then price action has pushed up to make a new high. All right. So what happened here? You need to evolve the market. So this liquidity, this is a trend line of liquidity. It's getting taken out. It's get swiped. All right. However, it moved the market. What do we create at this time? Okay, so I wasn't even keen on a long just yet. All right, so I was waiting. All right, so this pushed up. We're still in a 15-minute sell range. All right, and a 1 hour, 4 hour sell range. However, price action doesn't always have to go down. We have equal highs here. We've got this liquidity void up here that price action can definitely take out. All right, if you can identify the liquidity voids and equal highs, this will get filled. All right. So there was a potential for a long up into this region, okay? So what happened here? I was just watching the trade on the 5 as well, and I actually waited for the hourly close, okay? So I'll show you where I entered, all right? So I go down to the 1 minute. I actually took a 1 minute entry. You could have taken a perfect little 5-minute entry, all right? I was just drawing the 5-minute order block, guys. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. Just had my morning coffee. All right, so you got this 5-minute order block. All right, this is the back of the range. We've created equal highs at the same time. This is my go-to pattern on any time frame. Okay, I mainly use it for the 15-minute breaker structure. I'll just show you another example. I didn't take this trade the other day as I had a family day on the Monday. But price action right here. All right, I'll just zoom back, give you a little example of the 15-minute time frame, which is my go-to pattern. So we had all this liquidity over here, all right, equal lows. There's a high probability that price action was going to swipe these, okay? Same again, we've got this liquidity void down here. We are bearish on every single time frame, except for the 15 right now. Actually, we just broke it just there, I think. Yep, so this candle here just broke it. So we had a 15-minute change of trend, all right here. As you can see, I'll quickly draw it on. We're making high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, high highs, high lows, high highs. This is a trend line liquidity. There's a liquidity void. We're bearish on every single time frame. This is my go-to pattern all the time. All right. So we had a 15-minute change of trend right here. All right. Broke this low here. But what did it create? It created equal highs or equal lows of liquidity. All right. Right here, equal lows. So there's a high probability that this price action will come back up here and fill this, okay? So you could draw on this is drawing a 5-minute OB here. And say you took this trade, all right? I'll be looking for lower time frames to get into this trade. Let's just say you went to the 50%. But this is my go-to. We've got liquidity void. When you're bearish on every single time frame now, we're bearish on the 5, the 15, the 1, the 4 hour. Don't go against the trend, all right? Play for the lows. So price action, what did it do? Came back up, tapped us, and it would have flown down to break the low, all right? Because we're bearish on every single time frame, all right? So this is my go-to pattern. Go back test it. It's awesome. 15-minute breaker structure with equal highs or equal lows manufactured at the same time, and you can use this on any time frame, okay? And it just dribbled over. All right, so that's my go-to pattern. I'll delete all this. I'll go back to today's current price action. I'll just duck forward in the 1 hour and zoom right through. All right, so this 1 hour candle close. All right, and I was looking for a trade right here. All right. Why? So wicks, we created equal highs. If you see wicks like this, wicks loves to get mitigated. All right. I know these wicks over here will get mitigated. They're a V-shaped recovery. They're an order block on the lower time frame up top here. They'll get filled at one point. So there's a high probability. When I saw this wick and I saw equal highs of manufactured equal highs here, there's a high probability that this was going to get filled. And I know that I had a high possible chance to get to partials straight away to protect my capital. All right. So we ducked into the 5. This is my 5-minute order block. So if you're you have a day job, I'd highly recommend trading the 15 5-minute ranges. It's so consistent. You don't need to. Look, that's a 6.5 pip stop loss. You could have got in and aimed for. Where's the next order block? Up top here. Okay. So where'd you aim? Up there. But you don't want to go straight for the top. You want to aim before it because price action just reject before it and go. So I aim for 60 pips. All right. So you could have entered on the 5-minute with a 6.5 pip stop loss and got into this. Okay. However, I entered on the 1 minute and I'll show you how I entered on the 1 minute. Okay. So everything else here is mitigated. Every single wick is touching. All right. You can see the order flow of the market. We're coming up. We're coming back down. We're creating some equal highs right here. They're getting manufactured. Okay. So I actually waited for the hourly close of this. All right. So where's a high probability to enter this? It's this 1-minute OB right here. All right. This is risky because you can just do a quick swipe and go. All right. It's all about understanding the market of order flow. So I had I think it was 2.7 or 2.6 stop loss from memory. All right. So very, very tiny stop loss. This is 1 minute OB here, but I just covered the low from memory. Okay, I'll post a trade of my video, and let's just see how it comes down here on the 1 minute. Okay, and it literally just touched me. Okay, and then I took partial straight away, guys. So I put on 2 trades and I set one for about 2%. So my capital is protected, because what I can do, we can just come up here and then come to the extreme of this OB and then go. All right. However, I didn't. And the next profit target, I put it for 60 pips. I actually walked downstairs to go have dinner, and look at it. It just shot up like that. All right. It came back and then my alerts were going off. I was like, oh, I might have been taken out, but no. Hit a 19% trade. It was actually 19%, so it must have been 2.7. 2.7. Yeah, it's not. Oh, it must have been a bit bigger. Sorry, guys. But yeah, it was 19%. I got. It went a bit higher. All right, so price action pushed up. So what do we had right now? I'm going to delete this. We've actually had a 1 hour change of trend and a 15-minute change of trend. All right, so we're bullish on the 1 hour and 15. Bullish on the 1 hour and 15 minute, 1 hour change of trend, 15. And we're still bearish in the 4 hour, okay? So we could have looked for shorts up here. I was looking for shorts as this happened, because I knew price action would come down here and mitigate this, all right? So same again here. So we're on the 15. Let's draw on your 15-minute order block, all right? This still hasn't been mitigated up here. I know these wicks, this order block will get mitigated, all right? So you had a 15-minute OB right here. Yes, we do have some equal lows down here that definitely could get taken out, but let's just go with the order flow of the market, okay? So I didn't take this. I pretty much logged off for the night after my little win. But look, this is my same again. We've pretty much got equal highs up here again, nearly equal highs, all right? But this is just the same, look at the same pattern, coming back down, collecting orders, same pattern, collecting orders, all right? So what could you do here? You put another 5-minute entry on, okay? Look at this, a bit bigger stop loss, doesn't matter. All right. To the top here, 4%. Okay. You could have aimed for that. You could have aimed a little bit higher, just to here, if you wanted to, to take partials and then aim for new highs. All right. It is getting a bit late. This is 7 o'clock, 7:30. I usually stop trading. So price action came down and I stopped. Tagged us in. And then price action came back down. Okay. So price action loves to come back and mitigate your entry point all the time. So this is why you leave your stop loss open all the time until it gets to the new high. All right. And remember to take partials all the time. And price action just pushed up. Okay. Came back down. You can see where the order flow is going. Coming back down, collecting orders, pushing up. Same again. What have we created right now? We've got equal highs forming. Equal highs. Okay. These will get taken out in the future, okay? So let's just push up. And what's price action doing right now? What's the time now? 10:30, okay? Where's the likely place price action is going to come? Probably back to this next OB right here, okay? You can predict. If we created equal highs at the same time, you got to look for the high probability area. You got this 5-minute range right here, all right? Right here. Where's the best place to buy? At the back of the range, at a discount, at the cheapest price. So let's draw the 5-minute OB on. Same again. This is a nice little stop loss this time. And away we go. Okay, so where would you take profits? You always want to take profits at the next high or lows, all right? Because sometimes price action can just reject and come back down. Okay, so let's just see what price action does here. Look at that, tapped it to the T. Got equal highs here forming, like trend line liquidity. Equal highs up here to take out. So let's just see what price action does here. Same again, just mitigate your price. Come back up, okay? And look at that, swept liquidity, all right? It's just missing this OB that I had marked on. But look, you definitely take profits here. I usually take profits at definitely at 5%. And then getting to the, the supply zone up here. So we're expecting maybe a price action to push back. As I can see here, what else is there I can spot? We've got liquidity void right here. That price action could likely fill before doing a big move up. Okay, it's all about identifying liquidity pools or little liquidity pockets that price action will fill. All right, we've got some equal lows here or inducement that price action could definitely take out. Okay, so I'm expecting this sort of area to get filled. Okay, you can see it, equal lows are formed. Okay, so and we do have equal lows down here that price action could definitely target. We're still in the 4-hour sell range, so we could have pushed down before going up. There is one liquidity void down here that price action still hasn't filled, right here. Okay, so it's only tiny. So we could see price action. I'm not sure what it's going to do, but we could see price action later on come back and fill that. Maybe today or tomorrow. We'll see what happens. We'll just have to see how price action reacts. All right, so let's just play through here on the 5. And there we go. All right, this is all about identifying liquidity, equal highs, inducement, liquidity pockets, pools, whatever. You can spot these areas. You'll find high probability trades or where to enter. Okay. Obviously, I was embedded by this time. And then what did price action do? I'm pretty sure just shot up here. Yeah, just respecting this OB. It's taking out this liquidity. Now I'm expecting price action to take out these equal highs. Okay, this is a potential 4-hour change of trend up here. So let's push up and straight away. Okay, beautiful trade. That would be nice. Okay, and same again right now. We're just dribbling over. So let's just go over to the 1 hour and just see where we're at. I'm going to delete the data. Okay. All right. So let me just clean this up a little bit. So where's price action going to go today? I don't trade Asian session too much, but we are bullish on the 4-hour. Okay. And the 1 hour. All right. As you can see here, it is an unconfirmed trend. All right. So what's the most high probability? A high probability is when it's a confirmed trend. Once we have 2 highs, 2 lows. All right. So this is unconfirmed. As you can see here, I'll zoom right in. We made a 1 hour change of trend. High, 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 low, high, 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 low. That change trend right there. Sorry guys, have a look. 209, 217. So sweet. So we have a confirmed trend on the 1 hour. All right. So we can maybe expect price to reject here. We'll see. I know it created a bit of a daily wick, so I know that price action will mitigate this in the future. All right. But on the 4 hour, we do have an unconfirmed trend. All right. So I usually use mainly the 4 hour to give me an indication of what's happening here. Okay. So look, this could just grab liquidity and come back down here. Definitely. All right. We do have a 4 hour change of trend. Where's the last lower high? Right here. All right. So we do have this 4 hour range right here, right now. That price action could definitely roll back over into here to mitigate before going long. We do have this wick here as well that I don't really like that price action could reject. However, sorry guys, my video cut out there. So what could happen is price action could come back down into this area. All right, we are unconfirmed. So we could do something like this, create small equal lows to come back down into this area and have a bit more of an accumulation phase before going long. Okay, no one knows. But what could happen is, all right, we'll see what Asian session does today and how the markets react. We do have some clear imbalance. Our next 4 hour OB is right here that I'll be aiming for. I'm expecting price to go, which will be a massive move as well. Let's look at this. Like we get a long, that's 150 pips. Wow. So if we can get some long opportunities here, or if it pushes right down to the back of the range down here for a potential long, you know, it's a 200 pip move. That's insane. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get on one of these. Be bloody beautiful. But there is some news later on tonight, so we'll see what happens. So what could happen is as well, we could create a lower high, which we are doing right now. Create a high, 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 low on the 4 hour, high, high. So we do actually have a confirmed trend. So we can maybe expect price action to definitely push up, okay? I'm just going to be waiting for my go-to patterns with manufacturer liquidity, equal highs created at the same time with breaker structure, exactly what I've shown you just before, okay? If you do this, you will be consistent. I'm telling you right now, go back through, back test it. It fucking works, all right? Enter the back of the ranges and your strike rate will be high. And remember to take fucking partials all the time, all right? You need to pay yourself. Don't be greedy. You'll see all these other traders doing 100R trades. They take partials all the time. They need to pay themselves. Full-time traders just take profits all the time. Your goal is to pay yourself, okay? Anyway, guys, remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will catch you next time. Have a great day. Thanks, guys.